Happy Juneteenth. It's a painting day. Let's see what kind of stuff I've been getting up to. Moonpie. Moonpie. Get away from. First of all, we've got, this is gonna say something about positive, whatever. And then I need to put some more white on this, but it's gonna be a candy corn. And then we've got a zigzag with purple. It's pretty much dry, although I might add some more yellow. I don't know, these paints, which are the typical acrylic paints, are pretty light. Same with this. The blue's really pigmented, but the white, again, I did put some glitter on it because glitter seems to fix everything. So I think it looks okay. These are what I have so far. Here's my stuff. Let's see. So I use macaroon trays for my palettes, as well as water when I'm watercoloring. Right now I'm not, I'm using the acrylic, so don't really need that. I do need something to go under the stuff. Generally, I just use pieces of paper, and a lot of times I will use the paint that's been wiped on there for artistic purposes as well. I also have these lovely markers, which I'm not going to use because not this time. Sometimes when I paint, I use these. Today, the canvas is not on paper, as I already showed. So, right, so I just washed these rocks. These are all oceanside rocks, which means a lot to me. Gonna let them dry. One thing I am learning is you want to kind of plan it out ahead of time. I know a lot of people are able to just jump in and do things kind of organically, willy-nilly, freestyle, whatever you want to call it. But I'm kind of about planning. So I want to do, one of the things I want to do is sort of a cactus with some blossoms on top, almost like a barrel cactus. And I really think this particular rock would be good for that. So my thought is I'm going to plan ahead instead of just trying to freestyle a cactus with a few blossoms. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is lay out the cactus part. And that looks like a bug, doesn't it? Which gives me an idea for another rock. But anyway, maybe one more line. I don't want to make it too complicated. I don't do well with complicated. And then the flower portion will be up here. Again, I don't want to make it too complicated, and I already am. Okay, something like that. Oh, I just love how I have my door open for the cats to get some air, and somebody is sawing or drilling or whatever. So it's probably time to get a microphone. I mean, to use one since I already have one. Okay, so I think for the flowers, I'm gonna use this hot pink and maybe some shadow or accent with this. And I always take out way too much paint, but then I can always use it on another design. So, yeah, whatever. Whatevs. I've definitely noticed certain brushes standing out as being just better quality, easier to use. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. And of course, I like to do the usual thing that people are supposed to do, and that's kind of test it out. See, this might actually be too large for the effect I'm trying for. Smaller, short bristled brush. Let's see. This is like really fine. The brush dilemma. You know, it doesn't really look that different from what I already had, but it does to me. Now I could analyze the hell out of that and say, I don't like this or that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let that dry and see, go from there. So, as far as green goes, I think I'm gonna do kind of a lighter green so that I can do the lines. I'm sounding so confident about doing the lines. We're gonna see if this one, because some of them are older than others. So this one is older. All right, still has some good juice. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna try not to paint on the lines, but good luck with that, right? This might not be a bright enough green to really get the effect I'm going for. Well, it can be a base coat. It can be a base coat. Like I said, I'm really trying to keep those lines visible. Ooh, that's actually starting to look quite pretty. I think if I prove that I can paint and do art, people are gonna expect me to do it. No. After years of being told by me that I wasn't really artistic, and definitely that I couldn't paint, because the few times I tried, I honestly did not get the immediate results. And there was an art teacher who basically shamed me for not staying in the lines. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should just paint it and not worry about keeping the lines. I don't know. Again, I'm thinking I might need a lighter green to kind of contrast. Okay, if I mess with it too much because it's trying to dry, and I do have like my cooler going, so it's gonna dry pretty quick. I also want to do a rainbow, but I don't think either of these rocks is really a good candidate. I do need one more like this, more smooth, but obviously larger. So I guess the rainbow is gonna wait. A butterfly, and I'm thinking with these colors. I'm thinking start with brown. I wonder if it should go actually which side would be. Doesn't really matter actually. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll let that dry and then I'll work on the wings. Hopefully I'll do better on those. Ah! Feeling like this one's dry enough. I'm gonna take some of this color, kinda go around the edges and the parts that haven't been I'm thinking adding some dots of yellow for the centers of the flowers is going to make it pop, hopefully. So, to do little pops, usually I would use something like this. So, just because I'm not confident in my ability to do little drops with a brush. And even these are coming out way too big. See what happens. Well, that one was way too huge. Good grief. Right when I was thinking, oh, this actually looks cute. So, get a dry brush and try to pull some of it out. Yeah. It's okay. Once it dries, I can put some more pink in that area. Yeah, this should not be stressful, and it is. Have my hand more steady when I do this. All right. Well, this is it, except for adding some more pink. I'm gonna use this paper in a spread for sure. I did all these rocks in one day, and I'm really proud of my accomplishment. I feel like if I do this a few more times, just kind of devote a day, I'm going to really have quite a collection. And then I have to figure out if I should spray them with something if I'm going to have them outside, or what I need to do to preserve them. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.